There is a specific kind of pain that isn't physical, but it hurts just as much. It is the pain of waiting. You have prayed, you have believed, you have done everything you know to do, and yet nothing changes. It feels like you are stuck in a hallway where every door is locked. You see others around you moving forward, getting the promotion, finding the relationship, stepping into their purpose. While you seem frozen in time, the silence from God feels deafening. You start to wonder, did I do something wrong? Has God forgotten me? Or worse, did I miss my chance? But what if I told you that the silence you are experiencing right now is not a rejection? What if this delay isn't because God is withholding from you, but because He is hiding you? There is a massive difference between a denial and a delay. And usually the longer the wait, the greater the weight of the glory that is coming. When we get tired of waiting, our human instinct kicks in. We try to force the door open. We try to manufacture the miracle ourselves. We hustle, we stress, and we try to manipulate circumstances to get what we want. But look at your life right now. Are you exhausted? That exhaustion is a sign that you are trying to do in your own strength what only God can do by His Spirit. It's like trying to pry open a flower bud before it's ready to bloom. You might get it open, but you will destroy the flower in the process. God often allows our plans to fail so that our trust can be redirected. He brings us to the end of our own resources, so we have no choice but to rely on His. If you are frustrated today, it's because you are still trying to be the author of your own story. You are fighting the process instead of surrendering to the potter's hand. Here is the truth that changes everything. You are not just waiting on God. God is waiting on you. Think of a seed planted in the ground. To the eye, it looks like it's dead. It's buried in the dark. It's crushed by the weight of the soil. But underground, where no one can see, a massive root system is developing. If God gave you the blessing right now, the influence, the wealth, the relationship, it would crush you. Your character isn't heavy enough yet to carry the weight of the calling. The waiting room is actually a training ground. God is not ignoring you, He is rewiring you. He is expanding your capacity so that when the blessing finally pours out, you don't just receive it, you can sustain it. The depth of your waiting determines the height of your destiny. This is the season of preparation. It's unglamorous, it's quiet, it's lonely, but it is the most critical time of your life. While you are looking at the clock, God is looking at your heart. He is checking your foundations. He is removing the idols of comfort and approval. He is teaching you to find peace in the storm, not just when the sun is shining. This is where you build the spiritual muscle you will need for the next level. Think about David in the Bible. He was anointed king, but he didn't go straight to the palace. He went back to the sheep fields. He spent years running for his life, living in caves. Why? Because you cannot lead a nation until you have learned to lead yourself. God is using this time to put steel in your spine. Do not despise the days of small beginnings. Right before the breakthrough, the battle always intensifies. Have you noticed that things seem to be getting harder lately? That is not a sign that you are going backward, it is a sign that you are at the threshold. The enemy always attacks hardest when you are closest to your destiny. The doubt, the fear, the sudden urge to give up. These are not random. They are calculated attempts to get you to abort the promise just moments before it is birthed. This is your final test. God is watching to see, will you worship Him in the hallway? Will you trust Him when the bank account is empty? Will you praise Him when the report is bad? Your praise in the prison is what shakes the foundations. If you can hold your ground right now, if you can stand firm when everything in you wants to run, you pass the test. And then, suddenly it happens. The sudden lies of God are famous. After years of silence, years of slow movement, the dam breaks. Doors that were locked for a decade swing open in a day. People who ignored you suddenly seek you out. Opportunities chase you down. This is the favor of God that comes after the season of testing. When this moment comes, you will look back at the years of waiting, and you will be thankful for them. You will realize that if God had answered your prayers when you wanted Him to, you would have settled for a temporary fix instead of a generational blessing. You will see that He wasn't keeping things from you, He was keeping them for you until you were ready. The delay was actually divine protection. So today, wipe your tears, lift up your head. The wait is not a waste. You are being positioned for something that will echo into eternity. G.